Howdy, folks. This is Al. And this is the Patreon server for Haighyorkie and Haighyorkie Chilled's channel. I joined the server a while ago, and we worked some Feed the Beast Infinity Expert mode. Too grindy. Sorry, couldn't do it. Fortunately, a lot of the people on the server beat that within, I don't know, a week or so. And we went on to change over to a new server. So this is Vaygrims Chance, the mod pack that we're in today. I like it a lot better. It's way more casual gamer, in my opinion. There's a lot of reasons for it. Let me just put my armor back on real quick. Many of the things that we do on the server, are based on the mod pack, and that's true, and then you're based on the people. But also, I wanted to go on a couple of things that I really like about how this server has set up that is set up for basically making the player's life easy. Now, this is where I'm living. I am 2,400 blocks from spawn. They basically just requested, hey, would you guys go out, 500 or 1,000 meters from spawn before you, start chopping trees and doing everything else. We want to kind of keep that area preserved, which is a great idea, and I like it. So this was spawn, and I headed, let's go south. So I headed south, and this was not close enough. Then it got cold, and it stayed cold, and it just stayed cold forever. Yeah. So I just kept running and running and running, and I had yet to find. I hit that one corridor, I guess, that's just snow all day long. On my way out, I didn't see this village. I didn't see this village. I found this one, and that was it. I kept going because there wasn't much in there, so we got all the way down to here where I'm at now. The first bit of green that I saw. But I like that the request was, hey, don't go too far. Head out, 500, 100 blocks, do what you need to do. But we're looking to build a community in and around spawn, and I don't know what the grand plans are going to be eventually for how they do that. But here we are basically at the first bit of green that I found. There were no trees. I had to run out and find trees. There was a lot of nothing between me and spawn, and that's my village now. Yeah, I picked a village. So I get in here and basically just found this little valley, which I really like this valley. So I just started putting things in, and I don't have a whole lot yet. I'll show you that in a minute. There's deep secrets back there. Yeah. So, but one of the things I really liked about it was one of the first things that the guys running the server, I don't know who exactly did it, but they set up some things at spawn which make it way easier. So let's go take a look at that. Now, rather than having to run, what was it, 25? Oh, it is 2,500 from here, exactly. Nice. They have the command set up where basically you just, /spawn. Now I put /spawn, boop, and here we are, Okay, so I teleported all the way back to spawn. Here I am. Nice. The first thing that they have set up, I'm not going to show you that yet. First thing they had set up, of course, is another portal. This is great. I'll show you this. There were more signs and things like that, but basically here's another portal. Go in, do what you need to do. It's safe on the other side, so you don't run all the way out. And we're going to jump through because they really jazzed it up, let me tell you. Now, I didn't know this was here, and it may not have been here when I first started playing, so I actually made a portal into the nether myself because I had to get into the nether and get some stuff, and wasn't really getting any response on locations for things where I could pick them up otherwise. But that was more just no one was on when I was playing. There's a lot of people from the UK and such, and further out. I say further out, but further away from my particular time zone. So I ended up having a portal right there, 2,500 meters, 326. I like it. So spawn portal, nice. And then they just put this in. Tunnel is under construction, so they just started doing this, and I wasn't even sure I wanted to walk down. Does it look like a washing machine of death? That's what it looks like to me. Wither skeleton spawner left, in portal right. Now we're not going to the end portal yet, but watch this. Yeah, super fast, and this is a very simple thing. I've got. Come on, Wayla. What are we doing? I don't know why that was that way. But this is just road from Mine Factory Reloaded, which is one of the ones. Oops, don't go that far. So again, end portals down there. But we're gonna run way down here because it's a bit. It's a trek. But the end result is fantastic, because what they did is not only found a fortress for you, so you can just go ahead and take care of all of the unnecessary stuff. They made a safe path out to the fortress. Because let's face it, the Nether is just kind of a pain. Rather than being, hey, fun, it's like, yeah, let me go get the materials I need and get back out, because you're not going to build a summer home here. But what they did, and this is obviously my journey maps, 2 floors down. What? Oh, it's an elevator. I say an elevator because where we are. Boop. All right, so this first level is simply an observation deck. You just get to look out and see what's going on in the... my button's not working. What's going on in the Nether. So you take a look and see, oh, there's blazes out, there's withers out, magma creams. Not a safe environment. A wisp. I don't want to hit that wisp accidentally. And then over here, yeah, that's a withered skeleton. Can you see him? All right, so we're going to go down one more. Boop. And here we are. And this was originally, hey, don't be eyeballing me, eyeball. This was originally a drop where they would drop down and you could hit them and you could kill them and get, oh, what? Oh, what happened? Was that you? Is that seriously you? Did I get too close to you? I'm sorry. Don't do that again. I will kill you. I can get some food. So this is pretty neat. Everything is basically brought. Wait, what? How did I get a gluttony? Oh, because I ate something in the Nether. Yay! But this is an alchemical chest with all the really cool stuff, and you can, I believe, just take this with you. I'm not going to, and I haven't taken anything out of here yet. But go away, man! Don't do that. But it also burns into a Project E. Condenser. I forgot the name. To make alchemical coal. And I'm not taking that any of the either, but that's just amazing. The alchemical coal, I am assuming, is run in to produce power for that grinder over there. So come here, grindy boys. You guys gonna come down? Come on, drop down for me. Well, no, I don't want you. No, you and I are not friends, little fire bat. So they're here, dropping in. You can hear them dropping now. This place is just dangerous, man. But they drop down, they immediately break. Now you can go up there and kill them, or you can stand out here and just let them drop. And this is, whenever you're near them, it's when they'll spawn. Bedrock and drama. Ooh, that's a smile. So that'll just keep that going. Or like I said, you can go up and do your, if you have the ender or something like that, or a weapon that'll get the heads more reliably. But this just lets the grinder do it. And I think this is just a neat little setup, a little factory for the stuff that you need in the Nether that you don't want to spend a lot of time in the Nether because it's not fun. Ooh, 3 of them in there. Duh. So yeah, so you can get things out of here, take whatever you might need. I assume you can take what you need out of the chest. I'm not going to, but that is kind of the way it's set up. So that's there. And then, a simple furnace and a crafting table. Now that's not much, but it's a really nice touch, and the Project E transmutation table, which if you know what Project E is, you'll realize how amazing it is to have one down here already provided for you. And then the fortress itself is, whatever access you want to get to it. I can't see me through the glass, can you, Mr. Gast? So, but I think that's just a neat little thing. Now I can go all the way back up and run home and what have you, or I can just, again, /spawn. I love it. I love it. I just love it. It's just a feature that I really appreciate. Now, here's the other thing. Where is it? There it is. Now, this is a teleporter. You can also just type warp mine, but teleport to mining. Mining, what's that? Yeah. Sorry, start teleportation. There we go. And this is, well, nice, thanks. Whoosh, I like it. You spawn or you're home to get back. All right, so that's set up for you. Quarries this way. What? Yeah, this is a mining dimension. So basically, this has been set up for doing all of your major mining. I don't know who has quarries out there. There's something there, looks like a quarry. I'm not going to go messing around looking at other people's stuff, but manual mining, which is what I've done so far here. And basically, you just go out. Whoa, what? Yeah, you go out because you've got speed 3 and haste always. And it just takes all the grind out of mining. I mean, just everything. Look at that. Look at that. So just 3x3 all the way. I've got just a big hole over there where mine is. That's mine. It's mine. So, and then I'm going to, as soon as I can figure out the mechanical logistics of it, put a quarry up there, because let's go look. I don't think anybody would care if we look at their quarry. Really? People, they're really nice people. Good people on the server. I'm liking everybody, almost everybody. I never like everybody because that's just not what I do. But yeah, fall in there. Boom, baby. I don't like mining in sand, but you know, hey, something here. Yeah, so, well, thanks. So it's, I don't mean to load it for them, but look at all the Stirling generators. What? And then an ender quarry in there with a speed upgrade, and that's just, who's stuff? It's, I can't get, it's Archangels, I think. They have only one chunk loaded. Yeah, Archangels. You can see it on the top right. It goes Wilderness to Archangel, and I don't actually know Archangel, so I'm definitely not going to mess with their stuff. But yeah, so basically you just set up a quarry, and you know it does what it does. Now we don't have a lot of chunk loaders. You are allowed to have them, but if you're not on the server every day, they're going to be taken offline. Basically, they're going to shut them down. I don't know how that happens or how they know, but they're basically just saying don't just leave it, which is another really neat feature. So yeah, so I like this. Now we'll go back to my house. Home. Yeah. There we go. Again, that is just a fantastic feature. I really don't think it's game breaking. I think it's really just an acceptable. I saw the haste and everything. What was that noise? Huh? Is there something right behind me? There is. What? Yeah. I got a TARDIS. All right, hang on. Let me drop. The Mobius mod, of course, for server votes, basically for who wants to sleep. Nothing major, but again, a fantastic mod to have. Just one of those things you put in. So yeah, here we are at the back of. I'm moving so slow now. I got so spoiled. Here we are at the back of my area, and the first thing I did again is to come in, get some trees started, get a little farm started, get some things going so I can have some food and produce and the animals, which I did the animals. I don't really need animals, but I wanted animals because, hey, sheep, you're not supposed to be in there. You should be a pig. Oops, I missed. Did I miss again? What? Am I lagging? Why is it not working? It's got to be lag. It can't be. So this is the Philosopher's Stone from Project E, which changes all sorts of stuff to all sorts of other stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I like it. It doesn't work on andesite, diorite, and things like that, but it changes stone to cobble, cobble to stone, dirt to sand, sand to dirt, and yada, 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 on and on. It also, if it works, I may have to turn it on because I've been teleporting around, who knows, but it also turns one animal into some other random animal. Nobody knows. It just shows up. So I had some machines over here. I'm going to put them back in a little bit. But I've got just an energy collector, not much, using a cobble generator and an energy collector. Project E makes me diamonds. A diamond costs 8,192 EMC. E equals MC squared? No. Energy matter conversion, I believe. Basically, all things, just like I'm reminded of applied energistics, all things are turned into EMC, and then whatever amount of EMC you have makes diamonds out of it. It takes 8,000 to make one, so with the cobble gen feeding it in this, it just makes me diamonds, which is cool. It's kind of like an EMC battery. Yeah, so it's not, there are better ways of doing this, let me tell you. But EMC does some great stuff. But we're not really concerned about that. We're looking at the base. So I've got some fish traps in here. These are Pam's Harvest Crafts fish traps. They're neat, except you have to use bait. Put some bait in there and they'll start getting you some fish. And it's not very fast. Ooh, I got a perch. Yeah. Now notice the perch does not have an EMC value, while just about everything else does. Anything in the game that does not, like Botania stuff, which is cool, Pam's Harvest Craft stuff, Witchery, none of that has an EMC, which I think is good, because you get, basically you can make anything you want from EMC. But what we did, came in here, and I thought, I'm gonna close this in and make it like a big cave garden thing. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know what I'm going to build. I'm kind of just wondering. But so I came down here and cut this hole. Wait, no, I didn't. My minions cut this hole. Yeah, they have the minions mod, and I did not break the server this time, as I did with last time, but came in and made my first mine shaft. There we go. And basically just all I needed was a diamond to start in. Whoa. Hey. Come on. A diamond and some glowstone and redstone, I believe, to make my transmutation table to start into Project E, which takes 90% of the grind out of the game. So there's my nether portal. I may have to break that. I don't know if they want me keeping it. So that was cool, and I'm running around, and I'm finding what I need, and it's not terribly easy. You know, it's not as difficult as it could be. Of course, there's no, there's roguelike dungeons, but there's not a lot of crazy mobs running around trying to kill you. There's not a lot of horrible effects trying to kill you. It's fairly gentle compared to the other things that I've been playing lately. And then I found a witchery dispenser that had a Contron, K-O-N-T-R-O-N, which gives you access to a TARDIS. Yeah. No, really, I've flown the TARDIS like 19 times, and this is my TARDIS. I haven't even changed the color of it yet. It's almost perfectly new, except I've done a few things. The TARDIS mod is amazing because if you look at my mini-map, those are just rooms that you just add on. You decide what room you want to add, and you tell the TARDIS, here, put it in, and it does it. So, yeah. If you're familiar with the original Star Trek, and you should be, red is, of course, for security. Yes, the red shirts, the joke never gets old, but it's also for engineering. So this is where I'm going to put my mechanicals. I haven't done anything yet in here because I'm brand new to doing this, but yeah. All right, so this, boop, it's just a little lift. It just lifts you gently. Don't let you fall. Oop, come on. There we go. My jetpack kind of messes with it. No room on the other side of that, but I can pick from a long list, or I can create my own and upload them to the server, and everybody can use them. So if you're proud of your stuff, you should do that. Down here, medical, blue is for medical and science, which means that this is where I'm putting all my magic. Yeah, that's right. So this is a thaumatorium. And I can see why, the things you can do with it, but I'm sorry. I'm looking at this, and it's just screaming witchery circles. So I'm going to have to build something else for my thaumatorium, and I'm just going to do witchery stuff in here. And just, because these blocks are almost unbreakable, except if you grow a tree for some reason and cut it down with the dark matter axe, which is a one-shot, it'll kill the tree. Evidently, it had gone through, and I don't know why that's there, how it's there. But if I go outside of this, you can make it out. I think you have to be in creative, but you can make it out, and then it's like the void. So not good. This one over here is the actual witchery room, which, this is, if you, did I miss again? Boop. If you know witchery, you can just, this is what? All of this stuff. Yeah. And this is for place last altar block in dead center of room, which I believe would be here. And that will give you all of this area to do what you need to do, There's another layer up top. It's nothing major, just an empty spot. Oh, wait, no, there's all the circles for all the witchery stuff ever. Again, great idea. Great idea. And then you can put your kettles over this netherrack specifically for that purpose. It's sweet. The one issue I have had, and this is because I'm a dork, I didn't match it. You're not going to be able to see this too well, but I didn't match up. I can't put anything to go from this door to that without making it myself, so I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, it happens. So there's the first. The only thing I've done in witchery so far, I made a witch's oven. Yay, or cauldron too, yeah, so not much. Some Pam's Harvest Craft bees. This is pretty simple bee setup. It's not, it's not the bees. It's definitely not like needs dentistry to make it work. This is just, hey, I put a bee in here and it produces honey, which for me is what beekeeping is, because that's what I do. I put bees in here and they make me honey, and I don't get into the genetics or anything else. It's just, no, I need a bee. Of course, my bees don't give me diamonds, so they could be part of it. So, and then last but not least, the TARDIS. And you can fly the TARDIS anywhere. You have to level it up. The more you fly it, the more XP you get, and the more levels you get. I am currently 40 of 240, level 8. I think it goes up to level 11. But yeah, you should play with this mod. It's a lot of fun. You know, like, look, you see what this? What is that? Well, I right click on it, and it tells me my current position, which facing is what. Because if, let's say there was water, let's say it was in the ocean, it would say wet. I think it's wet. It may be water. And then this is the library. Now again, Star Trek and naming convention. I mean, color convention. Original insignia was command for yellow. Yeah, hey tab out. What's up? So this is basically where you're going to have to go away. I can tell you're already too noisy. But the first thing you should make if you ever do the TARDIS mod, install a library, because it gives you this. This is everything you need to know about, say, flying, drifting, tools, screwdrivers, gravity lifts, credits. You guys can pause it and read this. Darkholme Tink, I'm assuming T-E-N-K. This is some good stuff. This is a great mod, man. And then it has its own temporal laboratory, which will make the mod-specific items for you, which are not in Project E, which I like. So, yeah, shush kitty. You were an accident. We're not talking about it. So, yeah, he's the only pet I've got. No, I've got 2 pets, actually. You know, this is Bercy. Bercy the cow. It's like Bessie, but Bercy, because, oh my God, what's wrong with your head? Yeah, because he's a moocher. And that's it. So, yeah. And you can, like I said, the things that you get in playing on this server are just, they really change the way you do things. You know, look at me. I'm such a derp in my armor. This is a dark steel helm with dark vision. It was very useful. I don't have an armor set yet. We're getting to that. So, but anyhow, yeah. So having a lot of fun on this server. I really like the way they've got it set up and the features that they give you. And this again is the Patreon server, so it's not for everybody, and it's only really for me because of birthday money that I didn't know I was getting. Thanks, Mom. It's great. It's really great, and yeah. So just wanted to show it off. I'll get into my builds later. I'm gonna try to do some regular on this, and then on also the Rift in Time server, which I've yet to get a video that recorded that was worth watching. Sad. But anyhow, see you later.